Hi, I'm Bex from the Soul Revue, and today we're welcoming Lisa from Hair and Nails by Lisa. How are you?
Good, thanks. You?
Very good, thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Oh, I've got Prosecco.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
It's
Cheers.
much better than mine.
Yeah. Just clear my dry throat.
Don't blame you.
How you doing?
Yeah, good. Yeah, really, really good actually. Yeah, doing really well.
How's life treating you in isolation?
Do you know what? I've actually got my head completely round it now. It's been quite crazy. I think I've gone through every emotion that's going.
Yeah.
Whether it's been like sadness, miserable, no clarity, foggy brain, just absolutely everything, and just not knowing what to do with myself, or not having any structure to my day, and having to make my own structure. But it's good.
Yeah. How's that compared to your normal life? You do hairdressing, so is that quite structured?
My normal life is I normally get up between about 7ish. Well, yeah, about 7ish. See Joseph off normally to school. And then my day normally starts. It starts from then. Normally do a workout, have my breakfast, and then start hairdressing. And I normally hairdress from 10 till 6 every day, Wednesday 11 till 8. So for the last, pretty much, I think this is my 5th week of no work now, which has been it's been definitely different. It's been quite crazy actually. So, but you know what? It's just got to be. I've got no control over that.
Well, what do you think? Because a lot of people are going to have to do their own hair and things while they're off. So, have you actually got any tips or anything for men cutting their own hair and ladies cutting their hair?
If I would say, stay away from your ears for sure, because they are a real problem. Unless you've got like just a small set of clippers, you can sort of just whiz around the ear a little bit. But with the clippers, start from smaller, the smaller grade, not too small, but a smaller grade, and just work your way up till you get to quite a big grade.
What grade would you start off with?
So I would definitely, depending on what they are, but I'd start with maybe a 2, and then 2 till sort of just below the ear line, so just literally just on this bottom bit and this tiny bit here, and then go into a 3, and then go into a 4, because that will blend itself quite naturally, rather than you trying to have to blend it. And if that's even more difficult, if you push the blade up, it will give you a half. So you can go from a 2 to a 2.5 to a 3 to a 3.5 to a 4, and then to a 4.5.
And then grade it.
And just, with the top, if you want to blend the top in, when you're cutting hair, rather than cutting straight lines, which is always an issue, if you lift it up and chop into it that way. Let me go and get my scissors and I'll show you.
Okay.
So you get the piece of hair like that, and then you cut that way. Can you see?
Yeah.
Cut that way.
You're missing your hair.
Thank goodness. But if you cut that way more, and the same on your fringe, you get your fringe and hold it out, and then just nip it on the ends that way. And then that will give you more of a textured fringe rather than a horrible straight fringe. But never ever cut it wet, because it will
This is going for men and women now doing their fringe.
Yes, men and women, and just point cut, and then just do gradually. So do a little bit first, and just do it a little bit at a time, rather than trying to do it all in one go. And do not grab your fringe and just take a chunk off it this side of your fingers. Always the other side of your fingers, this side of your fingers, not the top side of your fingers.
I've definitely done that before when I was a kid, and just got my hair and just chopped it. So don't do it wet, and don't grab hold of it and just chop it.
Do not chunk. do not be chunking any hair. That's just the worst thing you can do. Colour wise, I don't really know about the colours that are on the market. So, and my clients have actually, quite a few of them have texted me and asked me what I could do. So I've just looked on my record cards and just given them the numbers that I use, and just hopefully, like I've said to them, is sort of like a medium brown, something with a 5 in. If they want to do it, then they're more than welcome to do it, and I would just sort it out when we get back. You know, there's no right or wrong. Everybody needs to do what feels right for them, rather than me saying don't do your box hairs, don't colour your hair with box dyes and all of this. It's entirely up to them. But the only thing I would say to them is definitely do a patch test 24 hours before you do it. 24 to 48 hours before you actually colour it, just in case of any allergic reaction.
Yeah.
I don't know what's actually out there anymore.
You hear horror stories, don't you?
Yeah, there's these pens around, there's powders that you can do to cover up your roots, lipsticks that you can use. Even if you haven't got anything like that, use your own, like, you know, for eyeshadow and stuff. Just put those in. You can even do those on, you know, but we're not really going anywhere, so who's really going to see you? So,
what about to stop it from sort of going on your forehead or like behind your ears and dyeing anywhere else on your head and your back? Because I know someone that's done that before.
So always, whenever you're washing your hair off, make sure your head's back. So it's actually easier to do it in the shower. Once it's all processed, just get in the shower and just wash it off normally, because otherwise it just goes all over your face and all your skin. And if you get it in your eyes, you're in big trouble. It's horrible when dye goes in your eyes. So just always make sure that you put your head back's better rather than forwards. And to protect you, just some Vaseline and baby wipes are brilliant for getting it off.
Yeah,
that's what I always
good.
use in the salon. Baby wipes and a bit of Vaseline. I don't use any type of barrier cream that you've got, just like a thick cream, just to go around.
Just sort of put that around the edges.
Just around your edges, just around the backs of your ears and just on your hairline, if you can work out where your hairline is. But yeah, just that's really the easiest thing to do. But just whatever works for you, really. I would definitely, if you're going to be cutting your hair, definitely stay away from your ears, because they are, you know, the A&E have got enough going on at the moment. They don't need ear lopping going on as well, bless them. They want ears intact, and I want your ears intact when you come back.
Definitely. Have you got any coronavirus theme tunes?
So mine was don't stand so close to me. Which was, honestly, how many stitches when I was listening to that the other day.
And who's that by?
Oh God, I can't remember. I don't know, because this guy was singing it when I watched it. You'll have to
I didn't even recognise that from your version. Sing it again.
Don't stand so close to me. You must have known it.
Don't stand so close to me.
Yeah, so we're just having fun. I think everybody's had struggles. I totally know I've had mine, but I've done quite a lot of making sure I've given myself some time. I've read some good books. I've looked at some like online courses and things like that. I've just done a lot of work on myself. You know, just how I'm feeling, let my emotions happen. And every day I sort of check in with myself. Just how am I feeling today? What am I going to be doing today? How am I going to make my day, good? What am I feeling? Just all of those things. I've just given myself just some time, some me time too, so that I'm not just constantly, on the go. And I think that's probably what I'm going to take away with me from this is, let your emotions happen. I know that I feel like I don't need as much in my life now. I definitely. And I have loved having time with Matt and Joseph. I've really enjoyed it.
That sounds brilliant. I'm glad that you've got a lot out of it and that you're being able to keep on the positive side.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Right, thanks for
Thank you
having
very
me.
much for sharing your tips.
No, thanks for having me, and good luck with the hair.
Yes,
everybody.
I think
I'll
people should
see you-
send
I'll
in
see
their
you when it's
pictures.
all over.
Yeah. Yeah, they can come and see you when it's all over, and so they can camp out in your garden as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing my clients, I must admit. I'm just gonna make sure I've got it more balanced so that it works for me too.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for joining us today. Please follow us at the Soul Revue. You can join our Facebook page. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we have also got an Instagram account, so please feel free to follow us on there as well. Thank you very much for joining us, and we will be interviewing again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.